I'm intuitive success coach Rebecca Matthias, and I am bringing you the third video in this Feminine Fortune trilogy series. And today we are talking about the Masterful Entrepreneur. So it'll be interesting to see how much you identify yourself in the characteristics of the Masterful Entrepreneur, or perhaps in who you are desiring to become. The interesting thing about becoming a masterful entrepreneur is that it's less about the money. A lot of people define success by the amount of money that they've made, and it really is more about who you become as a woman when you're making money and you have money in the bank to support you, to make any decision that you want. And like we discussed in the last video about receiving and being able to purchase the help and the support that you need in the moment without having to rearrange money or ask for a credit line increase or what have you. And over the years that I have been coaching women and gotten to a masterful level of coaching, I have identified that women are going through 3 different stages at any given time in their life, where it really coincides with these 3 stages of entrepreneurs that we're talking about here in this video series. So women are either in a place of survival, which is akin to the always broke entrepreneur, or they're in a place of stability, which would be akin to the leaky bucket entrepreneur, where you might be stable, but you're just not empowered to make whatever financial decisions you want in any given moment. If you saw a beautiful pocketbook that you wanted that was $2,000, could you go out and get it? And again, it's not about the money. It's not about the numbers. That's what I've realized. And then there's the 3rd stage that I've identified for women, which is called significance. And when you're in the place of being a masterful entrepreneur, you have the opportunity to create a high level of significance, not just for yourself, but for your clients and for the people around you. And when you get to a certain level of self-mastery, you truly do impact everyone around you with your energy. In fact, whatever stage you're in, you're impacting everyone with your energy. So as a masterful entrepreneur, you are someone who has money in the bank, which prevents you from going back into the stability stage or the survival stage, where you're wondering about where the next client is coming from, or if there are going to be clients coming in next month. And it's really a critical place to get, and a position to get, where you can begin bringing in multiple streams of revenue or passive income, or perhaps investing in real estate and continuing to have your wealth build for you, so that you're not just working for your money, but your money is actually working for you and you're getting a massive return on your investment. You're in a place of peace in your center at your core, and you constantly feel connected to all that is, and your core belief, no matter what may appear in your physical reality that appears to not be going the right way, or perhaps a client said no that you thought was going to say yes, and your initial knee-jerk reaction isn't like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? It's more of like, better is on its way. So anytime a relationship comes to conclusion, or anytime a project doesn't work out, your immediate core belief is that life is always working for me, and life has the highest and best intentions for me, and that my success is unfolding in a divine way, and I can remain in my core center of peace in regards to this. You also have probably gotten to a place of optimal health, where you're continuing to improve your life in every area, where you're knowing your body on a deeper level to know what foods are in service to you being in your highest vibration and showing up as the best version of yourself in your life and in your business each and every day, and you've mastered the art of consistency. You also have really beautiful relationships with everyone that you are in relationship with, and you probably have let some relationships go. That's part of the journey of success that a lot of people are afraid of, where they think, oh my gosh, if I really make a lot of money, then I'm gonna lose my friends, or I'm gonna lose this person along the journey. And the truth of the matter is that sometimes that's what happens. And if you're not transforming and changing at a really fast pace, where you've had the experience of having to put in place professional and personal boundaries that really support you to be the best version of yourself, then you probably aren't in the masterful entrepreneurial stage of life at this point. And it's not to say that anyone is bad or wrong. It's just to say that this is what you're choosing. And certain people are more driven than others, and certain people have different desires than others. It doesn't make you wrong. It's like what we talked about in the video before, where when I started making a lot of money and saving a lot of money, that this is what it allowed me to do, but that might not be everyone's desire to drive a luxury car. They might want to have a hybrid car, and one person isn't right or wrong. It truly is just you honoring your soul and honoring what you desire and the lifestyle that you get to live because you've gotten to the place of masterful entrepreneur. In this stage, you probably have amazing high-level women that you're connected with that are inspiring you on a daily basis with what they're after and what they're accomplishing. I have gotten to the place in my own life's journey where I have the most amazing mastermind partners who are truly inspiring to me and helping me grow in greater ways. One of them connected me with an anti-trafficking charity that I contribute to regularly. Another one is doing a retreat in Argentina and connecting with some amazing women around the globe. Some of them are writing books, and it's just so inspiring to see what these women are up to and to know that I'm surrounded by other women who are up to really great things in the world, and in their heart, they're truly centered around providing an impact in the world that is the betterment for all of humanity. And I know that somewhere deep inside of you, you're relating to what I'm saying, or you wouldn't be watching this, and something is making your soul and your heart maybe pop open even just a little bit more because you too want to have an impact. And what I've realized is that a woman can't really have that significance piece where they're giving back in a true and authentic way until they get to this place of stability where they're not being triggered by the 4 different ways that I see women take themselves out of the game of life. The first one is that women get out of reality with time or money. They get out of reality with the present moment. They're in someone else's business, or they're stuck in their story. And in the masterful entrepreneurial stage, that is not you. It's not to say that you don't have things come up. It's not to say that you're like this perfect person and you never get triggered and you don't have a tizzy fit or get angry or frustrated. Like, we all have that. At least I can speak for myself. It's about the energy and the vibration that you go back to and the speed at which you go back to it. At the end of the day, we're all human beings. We're all gonna be hurt, or we're gonna be wondering about, did someone say something negative about me and that really hurt my soul? And it's about how masterful you are at holding that part of you that does get triggered and that part of you that does get hurt. And so the biggest thing that I want to leave you with is that the number one thing that you need to do to get to this level of masterful entrepreneurship is to take action.